As a leadership coach, one of the most frequent requests that I get is for help with developing executive presence. Now, you may not know what executive presence is, but maybe you've been in a room when somebody with a lot of positional power arrived, and it just kind of felt like the atmosphere changed, or people just kind of moved away, gave that person extra space, or you just noticed somebody who had a very commanding presence. How do you cultivate that? And is it right for you? Is it going to be authentic for you? Combining executive presence with authenticity, my goodness, that's a trick. And so one of my clients came to me with this very question because he said, I know that I am a kind and gentle person, but these people that I think of as having executive presence, I don't think of them as kind or gentle. Do I have to give that up in order to develop that presence that people are going to be looking for when they decide whether or not to promote me? So here are the questions I asked him, and you can answer them right now. The first question is, when you are at your best, just at your best, answering questions well, participating, appreciating what you're doing, feeling like maybe even it's one of those days when you feel like you can't do wrong. When you're at your best like that, what are you like? Like, what characteristics might people see in you? You can even make a list of these. So just think about that kind of day when you're at your best. What might people see in you? And then, how do you feel when you're really knocking the ball out of the park? When you're at 100%, what does it feel like? That's your authentic executive presence. Now, you're not going to be at your best all of the time. Some days you're going to be off your game. Some days it's going to be like you got out of bed on the wrong side of the bed. Some days you're going to feel like a bull in a china shop, both physically and emotionally. The trick to executive presence is not identifying what you're like when you're at your best, because you just did that. That's not all that tricky. The trick to executive presence is managing yourself when you're not at your best. How do you keep from doing damage? That is about self-awareness, recognizing when you're about to do something that later you're going to regret, and finding an alternative